In our video today, we are going to be making an instrument. You can see here there are 3 of them. Our younger students, K through 1, are going to be making an egg shaker. Our 2nd through 3rd graders are going to be making a harmonica. And our 4th and 5th graders are going to be making a pan flute. We will be making a pan flute today, and I'll be explaining some reasons why notes can be low and high. So let's go ahead and get started on creating first. You can see that in my pan flute I have a whole bunch of different lengths of straws and that they're held together by tape. We're going to use a clear tape today, and you're going to need to have a ruler, 16 straws, a marker, scissors, and tape. And I have paper here just as a reminder, if you want to write down some notes, you can do that because you'll need to know a few measurements, and we're actually going to start with that. So the first measurement that you'll need to know, we're going to look on the centimeter side, and you'll want to mark 18. So take your marker or a pencil or a pen and write 18. And then the next one you're going to write down is 16. Then 14. Then 12. 18, 16, 14, 12. I bet you can see the pattern here. What do you think the next one's going to be? 10, then 8, then 6, and then 4. Okay, so that's 10, 8, 6, and 4. I'm going to say those one more time, and if you didn't have a piece of paper and you want to write them down, you can grab that piece of paper right now. Just push pause on me, okay? So the biggest one is 18, then 16, then 14, then 12, 10, 8, 6, and 4. Okay, and then you can just keep that piece of paper there by your side so that you can look at it when you need to. All right, you're going to choose whatever color you want. You actually don't have to have these split up into colors at all. You can have whatever straws you have at home or whatever straws you buy. It doesn't really matter. Okay, but you're going to want to take 2 straws, and these ones are going to be 18 centimeters long. So you're going to go on the centimeter side, not the inches side. Remember, the inches are the bigger ones, centimeters are smaller. And you're going to measure from the 1 up to 18. And you're going to do that on both of them. Take your marker and mark the 18. So you can see on my straws, I don't know if you can see, I drew a line on them. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut that part off. So I'm going to mark all of my straws to where they need to go. So I'm going to take the next 2, and I'm going to mark these at 16. Then the next 2, and I'm going to create a pattern because I like doing that, just like I did with this one. The next 2 are going to be 14. And then 12. And I'm starting over with my colors. 10. 8. 6, And then the last one is 4. Okay, once you have all of those marked, you're going to take your scissors. I'm going to go ahead and put these aside. I don't need those anymore, but I will need my scissors and I still need my tape. Now I'm going to start cutting these to the length that I need them. So I'm just going to cut across on the marks I made. Now you're going to have a mess after this. You better clean it up, okay? That's what I would tell my kids too. All right. Now I'm going to line this up just as you can see them right next to the pan flute that I have finished. And I'm going to try to line them up so that the tops are all at the same place. Are you doing the same thing? Doesn't matter if the line part is on the top or not. All that matters is that you have a flat section at the top. Now I have mine backwards a little bit from the one that you see on the side. It's like a mirror image, isn't it? Okay. We can see that this is all laid out. And the next thing we want to do is make sure that it's straight. So I can take my ruler and I can just even it out. Just like that. All right, now I need to decide what kind of tape I'm going to use. I've decided for this pan flute, I'm going to use some clear tape. Now this can get a little bit tricky. I'm going to put something hard on this side so that it holds it together while I put the tape on. I'm just going to put the tape right across the top, and I'm going to do it quick so it catches all of them at once. And that way they'll all stick together. See how that works? Now obviously that's not going to work very well, so I'm going to have to use more tape. So I'm going to flip it over to the other side. And I'm going to take some more tape. And I'm going to put the tape across the top, just like I did on the other side. Just like that. Now it holds together a lot better. So now we have the pan flute together. And just to make it more secure, I'm going to put some tape down a little further so that it holds together even better than it did before. Now this doesn't have to be perfect, okay? It doesn't have to be perfect at all. So if you feel like you made a mistake, you messed up, it's not totally straight, it's okay. This all has to do with the length of the straws, believe it or not. Okay, and there is our pan flute. So now comes the science part. These pan flutes can create sound. Now you'll realize pretty quickly that they're very, very soft sounds. Let's go ahead and listen to what the one sounds like that we just made. Could you hear that? I hope you could. Listen again. Which sounds are higher and which ones are lower? Could you tell? Hopefully you were able to hear that the smaller straws are higher and the bigger straws are lower. The science behind this has everything to do with vibration. Vibration is what causes sound. In fact, you're listening to vibration right now because my vocal cords are vibrating as air comes up through them, and that creates sound as I talk. Now in straws, I'm blowing across the top of the straw, And the vibration is causing the air molecules to push and pull against each other, which changes the air pressure inside the straw. And that causes waves. We call them sound waves. I'm sure you've heard that before, what sound waves are. And sound waves actually have a pattern to them. And the smaller the tube, the faster the sound wave is. And the longer or larger, the slower it is. So this causes a higher frequency. And higher frequency, any kind of frequency, is actually a long math equation that you can look up if you want to research that more. But this is a higher frequency, and this is a lower frequency, all because of the way the sound waves are moving. So you just got a music lesson and a science lesson all in one, because music is science. Music is math. Music is creation. Music is everything, all pulled together into one big fun event and one big fun situation at a time. So I hope you enjoyed making your pan flutes today. I would love to see pictures if you end up making them and you end up playing them. I would love to see what you create. I hope you have a fantastic week, and I will see you later.